From Colorado's news leaders.
So many families are looking to do more with less and stretching that family budget as far as it can go. But for some, it's really hard to take advice from a financial planner who hasn't really been in your shoes. That's why Ellie Kay is so popular. She is a financial expert. You may have seen her on CNBC or heard her on the radio. She's here today in our station. Thanks so much for coming in, Ellie. You're here to talk about your new book.
Yes, thanks. It's really great to be with you today.
So at one point in your life, I understand, you and your husband and your two kids were living on one income and you had $40,000 in debt?
Yes, absolutely. When I married my husband, he had 2 daughters. We went on to have 5 more children in the first 7 years for a total of 7 children. We lived on one income, and yet we were able to pay off that $40,000 worth of consumer debt in only 2.5 years by just making some smart moves when it comes to our money and how to manage that.
Yeah, your new book is called The 60-Minute Money Workout. What do we need to do during that hour?
Well, there's a lot of different sections involved in that, but the important thing is that you set aside an hour a week to be able to discuss your finances. You start with a warm-up and say something positive to your spouse if you're working on this together. You make a commitment. You also have strength training, and then by the time you get into the cardio burn, you're working really, really hard on the budget or paying down debt or whatever the topic is that you're looking at that day, to where by the time you get to the end of the hour, you stop. That's it. You're not going to talk about money for 3 to 4 hours and get sick and nauseous and then, you know, make no progress. So that's kind of the point. If you do it the right way and you're very strategic, then you can improve your financial outlook in just an hour a week.
Okay, all right, because it is hard for me to talk about money without getting all frustrated, so I need to follow your workout plan, that's for sure. You believe everybody has a money personality, which impacts our spending. What are they? Well,
it really does. You know, it's kind of two basic areas, and that's the born saver and the born spender. My husband is a born spender, of course, and I'm the born saver. But there's a lot of nuances within those personalities. And people use money, they view money in a different way. For example, some people spend money to exert power over others. Other people save money because they're fear motivated, because they just are afraid of not having enough. And so understanding why you spend money the way you do and what your personality is, and your spouse's personality and even other family members, will really help you go a long way when it comes to understanding and overcoming some of the obstacles that are intrinsic to your personality.
Interesting read. Ellie, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks. Really great being with you today.
All right. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, the book is called The 60-Minute Workout, Money Workout. You can read more about her book and some of the tips, which sound pretty good, on 9news.com on our morning show webpage. She seems to have it right on. Becky's forecast.